Hey everybody, it's Stacy Budge Camison with UrbanGypZ Artisan Yarn. Welcome to the first episode of the UrbanGypZ Shop Update Preview. I'm here to enable you. Anyway, so I'm real excited to show you what's been in the dye pots over the last 2 to 3 weeks. This week I'm going to be updating with roving. I know it's been a while since I've had roving in the shop, and I've been hitting the dye pots and clearing out some of the roving stash that I have. Anyway, primarily it's going to be Blueface Leicester. I've got Superwash and Vintage Blueface Leicester. I also have some Superwash Merino Sea-Cell blend, as well as some Firestar and some random odds and ends. This Sunday, mark your calendar, Sunday, August 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So anyway, without further ado, ooh, it's alpaca silk. It's all I can do to keep from hoarding every single ounce of this stuff in the corner for myself. Anyway. Whoa! I don't even know if this is going to show up in the film. It is so friggin' bright because it is super pink. Pink. It's very pink. Anyway, so, I was on a pink kick, evidently. My inner 12-year-old girl was coming out. Here's another one. Pink and purple. A little bit of gray. Check this out. Yeah, this one. I don't even know if you can see the subtle pink colors in there. Like right here, and yeah, anyway, these are real subtle. Here's this wonderful orangey kind of tiger color. Check this out. Lovely. Let me show you the Firestar. Oh, did I show you the BFL? No, I don't think I did. Here is I also had quite a few greens of that vintage BFL. Here's a couple of greens. Now those would look good together. Yeah, those would definitely be good together. Stuff. I have 4 4-ounce rovings of this stuff. So if you need a pound of yarn for anything, and you're gonna hand spin it yourself, this stuff, these 4. Anyway, these 4, blend it together, combine it, you're going to have a pound of yarn. Some Firestar, I've got some lovely blue Firestar. Now my Firestar, I dye in 2-ounce increments, okay? This is just an add-in. I wouldn't make a whole yarn out of this, but this is a great add-in if you're making art bats. Okay, retina searing. Bronzy kind of color. Yeah, this is really nice. This looks really good in some bats. It has a kind of little bronze sparkle to everything. I don't know about you, but my brother was a big Star Wars fan. Obi-Wan Kenobi, help me, you're my only hope. Now most of my rovings I dye are one of a kind, so. But if you need more than 4 ounces, they're always in 4-ounce increments, but if you need more than 4 ounces, I'm all about combining them. I use a limited number of dyes in very small batches, you know, and if I put too many dyes in the batch, it usually muddies up the color. So I usually just use, you know, no more than a half a dozen dyes per pot. But if you want more color in your rovings, I find that combining the rovings usually adds so much depth to the yarn. And personally, when I spin, I usually spin more than one at a time, you know, together. I've got this fabulous roving. Yeah, this one's going to be in the shop too, y'all. And then I've got this fabulous roving. Now these are kind of similar. This one has a little more gray, this one has a little more yellow, but they've got that teal thing kind of going on together. So what I like to do is take it and twist it. See You know, isn't that lovely? You know, adds just a little more depth. You get all the colors in one. So I usually spin one spindle with one roving and then the other spindle with another and then ply them together. Now let's get a little more contrasty. I remember this whispery pink gray one. Remember that? Okay, what if I were to combine it with this one? Remember that blue greeny with a little bit of gray? Alright, watch this. I'm going to take these two, twist them together. Now look at that. That contrast of that little bit of pink going with that green and that gray. That's what I'm talking about. So anyway, give it a whirl. Take your rovings, try it. You can also mix and match different bases. It doesn't matter, you know. I think though, be careful if you're doing with a superwash and a non-superwash. There might be a little bit of an issue, but just, you know, just be aware, and be aware even after you finish the garment and go to wash it, because one ply might felt and the other wouldn't. So that's the only thing I would caution. If you're not hand washing very delicately everything, then either stick to all superwash or all non-superwash. Check it out, UrbanGypZ.com. Check out the What's New section. That's where you get the latest chronologically of what's been listed in the shop. So, Sunday, August 26th at 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm Stacy Budge Camison with UrbanGypZ Artisan Yarn. Happy spinning, everybody, and I'll see you Sunday. Bye. That's how that works.